Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to In the Pocket with Suzii. This is a tiny little space on the internet where you could come in for a little bit of support. This is also a space where we dig a little bit deeper in who we are so that we can show up in a better place out in the world. I am an artist and an art life coach at SuzieChan.com. If you'd like to work with me, I'll link my website down below in the description box, as well as my Instagram, where I get a lot of these questions. And today's questions actually is on how to discover your creative flow. Now, I believe creative flow is what makes our life easier, is what makes how we show up in our day-to-day with more ease, with more play, and more peace in the things that we do. And why that is important is because our life is very full. In 2023, there's a lot of stuff that's going on, no matter where you are in life. If you have a family or if you're single, there's just a lot of things that's on our plate. So if we can show up in our lives doing everything that we do with more peace, with more ease, and able to tap into this play and have more fun, then the things that we have to do are just going to be the things that we have to do. But because we're having more fun, it makes it so much easier. So, some of the things that I will say, what becomes a block for other people, why they can't tap into the flow, why it is so challenging to let go of anxiety and stress, is because we really have forgotten on how to see our lives in a way that is playful, in a way that is creative. We forgot really our power and our ability to access that. Now, why is that? Why do we have the block? Why can some people are more at ease in doing things than other people? And the answer really is because those who feel more at ease and more at peace, more in flow and play, is because they make a practice out of it. They make it into part of their day-to-day routine to practice the play, to practice the creativity, so that when obstacles and roadblocks and challenges and confrontations come up in their lives, they're not really seeing it as full-on stop. They're able to get creative, to get playful, and not seeing this as an absolute wall. If you can tap into your creative flow, you'll really be able to get creative in coming up with different solutions. You're able to read this wall as some other things that will tap in to your ability to see something else and not just for a concrete wall. Okay? So some of the things that I like to share with you is that this is super common, right? Every day, and I used to be one of those people where when the obstacle, when there's a challenge that comes up, that's it. I can't do it. You allow whatever the wall to show up in your life as a way to fully stop, fully engaging, fully participating in life. And then what I do is I spend time on complaining about that roadblock, complaining about that challenge, complaining and make excuses on why things can't work out. that is the energy that I will spend on. And when you're spending more of that energy, that means you're paying attention to that. When you're paying attention to that, then you're really focused on that. And what are you focusing on? You're focusing on the problem. You're focusing only on the challenges. You're focusing on the wall. You're seeing the wall for something that's concrete, that's solid, that can't be penetrated through. And the more you spend on this, the more this wall becomes real, more solid, more concrete, more impossible for you to find any openings. And that is all of my energy that I was spending on until I started implementing creative flow in my day to day. What does that look like? It looks like doodling. Yeah, you heard it. Just doodling. I spend time in the morning after I wake up, after I say my grateful words, after a little bit of meditation and movement, then I settle in to spend some time on my creative flow. And what that looks like is me on my journal and just spending the time doodling, moving about, just taking the line for a walk. That may sound incredibly simple, super basic, which is why it works. Because it's so simple, every morning I take my line for a walk, and the line will dictate where it goes. I limit it into a box and I allow that to go. Within the pages, it goes and flow wherever it wants to. I don't dictate it. I just let it glide. After 5 minutes, I don't do it for very long, but because I am able to add on to it, showing up every day on my journal to take my line for a walk, that little tiny practice, so simple that anyone can do, allowed me to tap into my unconscious mind on just moving. And what I am doing is practicing letting go of control. What I'm actually doing is allowing flow to come in. What I'm actually doing is not allowing this limitation of a wall to be there. This is all me moving my hands in a very fluid way and allowing the line to take me for a walk. This is a practice for your subconscious mind. This is you showing up again and again, day after day. It creates a new pathway. It creates different opportunity for your mind to be like, oh, I can be free. I can be at ease. I can go wherever I want. I don't have to control. After some practice, there's ways that you can layer different things in. You layer mantra in there. You layer an affirmation. You layer an intention. But for now, tap in to the simplicity of just taking the line for a walk every single morning. Once you're able to add that in, you will really see in your day-to-day how you are able to be a little bit more fluid in the things that's coming up, how you're able to see the opportunities in different challenges and obstacles that may come up. And that is exactly what has happened with me. After I implemented this process, the things that's still coming up, I'm able to pause. The things, challenges that's arising, confrontations, difficulties, I'm able to pause, redirect, maneuver, get really creative about the flow. I remember that the line can go different places, not just straight, not just what I think it should go. It can go different places, and the options of places it can go is infinite. So that idea is planted through the very simple act of taking the line for a walk. So that is one way for you to discover your creative flow. That this is the way, one way you can activate your day so that you can really begin to feel the effect of it and live your dream life right now. That's it for today. My name again, Suzii, Suzii, 2 eyes, because I believe the I in me sees the I in you. Talk to you later.